Opening shot, camera focuses on a gaming setup with a high-end PC, monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Host, welcome back, gamers. Today, we have an exciting topic for all the PC enthusiasts out there. Are you ready to take your gaming experience to the next level? Well, you are in the right place. In this video, we'll be diving deep into the art of PC gaming and guiding you through the step-by-step process of building your very own dream gaming rig. Transition to a close-up shot of a variety of PC components such as CPU, GPU, RAM, motherboard, etc. Host, before we get started, let's quickly go over the essential components you'll need to build your gaming PC. We have the CPU, the brain of your system, the GPU, responsible for rendering those stunning graphics, RAM, which determines multitasking capabilities, the motherboard, the backbone of your PC, and let's not forget about storage, power supply, cooling, and other peripherals. Transition to a well-organized workbench with all the necessary tools and components. Host, now that we have all our components ready, it's time to get our hands dirty and start building. Don't worry if you're new to this, we'll walk you through each step carefully. Step 1. Installing the motherboard. Host, first things first, let's install the motherboard. It's crucial to ensure that it's properly aligned with the case and all the connections are secure. Camera switches to a step-by-step visual representation of installing the motherboard. Host, make sure to attach the standoffs, align the screw holes, and gently secure the motherboard into place. Double-check everything, as a loose connection can cause major issues down the line. Step 2. Mounting the CPU in CPU cooler. Host, now that the motherboard is in place, let's install the CPU. Remember to handle it with care and gently lower it into the socket. Once that's done, it's time to attach the CPU cooler for optimal cooling performance. Camera focuses on the installation of the CPU in CPU cooler. Host, apply some thermal paste, carefully attach the cooler, and ensure it's properly secured. This will keep your CPU running at an optimal temperature during those intense gaming sessions. Step 3. Installing RAM and storage devices. Host, next, let's install the RAM and storage devices. These are relatively straightforward steps, but it's essential to follow the guidelines provided by the manufacturer. Camera shows the installation of RAM sticks and storage devices. Host, insert the RAM sticks into the designated slots and firmly press down until you hear a satisfying click. For storage, connect the SSD or HDD to the appropriate ports, making sure they're securely attached. Step 4. Installing the GPU. Host, now comes the exciting part, installing the graphics card. This is what will bring those stunning visuals to life. Camera focuses on the GPU installation process. Host, gently slide the GPU into the PCIe slot, secure it with screws, and remember to connect the necessary power cables. It's important to ensure a snug fit to prevent any wobbling or disconnection while gaming. Step 5. Connecting cables and powering up. Host, with all the major components installed, it's time to connect the necessary cables and power up our system for the first time. Camera shows the connection of cables and power supply. Host, connect the power supply to the motherboard, GPU, storage devices, and other peripherals. Double-check the connections to avoid any loose cables. Once everything is in place, it's time to power up. Closing shot, host sitting at the gaming setup, powering.